वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव शुभकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश 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 साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्ये नमो नमः।
Okay, 21st day, people. Oh my gosh, we have made it. Well done, everyone. I cannot believe it is the 21st day. Like time has flown, guys. It is really flown, seriously. So we're gonna make it a bit more fun and involved this session because we want to say a huge thank you guys for joining in. You know, if you were the ones that joined in every single day for the 21 days, man, you deserve a medal. So well done. But no, I'm kidding. If you still watch the recordings and yeah, you've been through this, like well done, guys. Seriously, well done. We've seen some of your comments and feedback you give us. And even Monica sometimes, shares around things you might even thank her with. And it is so heartwarming, guys. Like you really help boost our team by giving your positive feedback that, you've been following the sessions, you don't miss a session. I think there was a bit of a hiccup yesterday. The Zoom limit had just capped itself. And some of you are like, yo, I don't even miss a session. Why can't I get in? And that was really amazing, guys. Seriously, like, thank you. Just shows it was worth it, all the effort. But also at the end of the day, it's this amazing vibrational power, guys, inside yoga. This joy, this love, the rejuvenation it gives, and I'm sure you're all feeling the health benefits from day 1 to day 21. I'm sure you have seen changes in yourself, changes around you, and we'd love to hear all that towards the end of this session. So how today is going to run is firstly a big thank you for coming along for the last day. We will do our announcements first, and then we're going to do like a bit of a everyone turn on your camera and we'll do a big thanks. And then I'm going to hand over to Uncle John Michel to run today's session. And then if you can stay back in the end, we thought we'd let you, turn on your cameras and mics and share with us your stories, your experiences, because we'd really love to hear from you guys before we then commence on the next leg of this journey as well. So if you haven't seen the messages, I think it has been communicated, but yeah, this is not the end, guys, which is like, yippee, yay. I know a lot of us were like, no, we can't end on this 21 days. We need to help you guys more and teach you guys so much more. So it's really good. The team here is offering the once a week sessions, which I'll explain a bit more as well. So before we start, let's if you got have you got any new people? Have any new people joined us for the first time? Can you please put in the chat box a yes if you're new, so we can at least get you guys started in a separate little meeting room. Your teacher in that room will be Bhavna. So can we have Bhavna Didi on screen just to say a hello and show she available? Okay, so maybe she's having, I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, so if you're brand new, I can see a couple of yeses coming in. Put the yes in and we'll put you in a little separate room and a lovely lady yogi called Bhavana will guide you guys. So yeah, enjoy the session for the newbies, guys. For the others, you guys are like experienced yogis now pretty much, so you could be one day being in my spot and teaching or being an MC, who knows. But yeah, let's start with the announcements. So number one, we have a workshop tomorrow, same time, 8:45 p.m. Sydney time. We'll do a meditation first for about half an hour, and then you're gonna have that one-on-one experience again, with some yogis. So do join in if you can. If you joined the last 2 times, you would have seen the benefit of joining the workshop and building more bonds and connections, getting your questions answered, learning more things as well. So do join us again if you can. It'll be the last workshop for this series at this stage. And you never know, we might host another one spontaneously down the track, but tomorrow's one is definite. So do join in. Secondly, mentoring. So I think last time you guys would have, we told you guys, about putting your interest in if you want to mentor. So I know as of today, we are in the process of allocating you guys a mentor. If you haven't signed up your interest to get a mentor, please let Monica know. Or there's a form. Yep, there's a form in the chat box, or put in the WhatsApp group as well. And yeah, let us know if you want a mentor, guys. Because even though we are continuing the sessions, it's sometimes good to have like a buddy, to ask questions and things. And I know some of you have also told us, I think, that when you've met yogis in the workshop, or even likewise, some yogis have told us that, they really enjoyed or build a rapport with some of you guys and want to continue that. So yeah, let us know if there's someone you really bonded with. Let us know if you want to be sort of paired up with them, and we can check with them as well and continue on that as well. So workshop, mentoring, and then the final thing, I guess, is that, yeah, so the journey doesn't end here. Yay. We will be doing it now once a week, Wednesdays, same time, same link, 8:45 p.m. Sydney time. And yeah, basically now, I know it's going to be weird. I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, we're not doing this every night now. What do I do? So don't panic. I know it becomes a habit, and that's the beauty, because apparently why we chose the 21 days is because it takes 21 days to instill a habit. So hopefully you all are now meditating every night, or at least once a day, whatever time zone you're in, and this session happens for you. So I know it'll be a bit unusual, that like, what do I do now? Okay. But that's why, the mentors are there, the WhatsApp groups are there. We're still here to help you. And we'll guide you, for other sessions you might need during the week, if you need that sort of guided meditation. You can still watch the recordings again, if you need to rehash the knowledge, watch the recordings again. There are a lot more series as well, online as well. But now we're consolidating, and we're going, okay, once a week, which is generally what we run classes here, once a week. And yeah, you're still going to learn, though. We're going to teach you so much more stuff. And this is why we knew, okay, this is not the end. So don't despair. We will still be around, but it will be getting used to. I think we will also be getting used to as our techos and the team. But yeah, we're still here, guys. And yeah, we will do the 7 weeks, and then who knows what will happen after the 7 weeks, because like I said, there is still so much to learn, guys. Like you guys have learned one layer, and there's so much more. Okay, so yeah, last call. If you're new, please put the yes in the chat box. We will put you in a separate room. Now what we'll do is, before we begin our session today, just to give a bit of a thanks, because I know some of you might have to leave, after the 1 hour. So we just want to give an acknowledgement to all the yogis, techies, musicians, and you guys, our clients, participants, seekers, yogis. You guys are yogis too. If you're not shy, please turn on your cameras, and we just want to do like a wave and just say like a hello and a thank you as well. So yeah, turn your camera, guys. Don't be shy. Like, I think the audio won't be enabled yet, because we do want to get into meditation quick. But yeah, just a big shout out, just say hello, give a wave from wherever you are, and let's just see if we can make this a gallery view. So if you're on a laptop or computer, you can change the view to gallery, and you can see everybody. If you're not too sure and you're like, what is she on about? Just, if you're on a phone, I think if you swipe right, you can see more panels. So yeah, oh my gosh, this is so good. I can see a lot of people now. Okay, so hello everyone.
The gallery view is on the top right corner.
Yes,
just on the top right,
yeah.
if you're on your laptop.
Yeah, so top right, guys, if you're laptop or PC, on the top right there's a button called view, and you can change that to gallery. And if you're on the phone, you just have to swipe right, and it'll put some panels in. So yeah, it's really good to see like faces to names. Thank you again. So I remember we did this in our last 21 day series. Can we all do like a namaste pose as a bit of a gratitude to all of you for being amazing students, to our yogis, our techies who have worked very, very hard. I don't know if Vaibhav is there actually as well. He's like our director, honestly, in the last 21 days. He has been a legend. And I don't know if he's there or not too shy. Monica, is he there? Is your husband there?
He should be. He's definitely in the meeting, but then it's not just him. It's a big team of people. And
yes.
So big shout out to everyone, and most importantly, all of you for being here, for really supporting us in this journey and being a part of this journey. And it's so nice to see faces instead of just names. So thank you so much, as Rachita has already said.
And thank you for not being any creepos or weirdos. I'm just kidding. Don't worry, guys. You guys are all really sweet and lovely. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Thumbs up, shout out, waves, namaste. Thank you guys. You guys have been amazing. Like I said, in the end, we will have a little bit of a sesh where you can turn on your mics, you know, share things with us, like have a bit of a chit chat. You know, in the end, you can grab a cup of tea or coffee as well or whatever, and just interact with us. Because then we will resume back to those classes. So thank you again, guys. Thank you to our team, everyone. And yeah, let's begin. So you can turn off your cameras now. Thank you, as much as we'd like to leave them on. So guys, today we have our lovely Uncle John Michel from Sydney, who's been practicing Saad for a number of years now. And he is going to be doing a session today about Uluru, which you guys may have heard about, or you might be like, what? It's basically a really amazing natural monument in Australia that's been sort of created by the earth. So it's earth-made, it's not human-made or man-made. And Uncle John Michel is going to tell you about that a bit and do a meditation on it and the significance as well. So he just went there himself recently, and we look forward to hearing his experiences. You don't need to do a foot soak. If you've got foot soak stuff, it's completely fine, because it is like, if it's nighttime for you there, it is good to get into habit to foot soak. And if you don't have a foot soak, it is not the end of the world. So before I head to Uncle, sorry, just one last thing I remembered. Monica has advised, guys, that for this next 7 weeks, there's another WhatsApp group. So you guys might be in G1, G2, or G3 at the moment. And to help consolidate the groups and to make sure, you know, whoever's keen to go to the next step, there's a new WhatsApp group that's been made. I don't know if we'll share the link in the chat box, guys. Yes, we have it there. Amazing techos. Yeah. So join if you can. I know we're giving you a lot of information. There's mentoring, there's workshop, there's WhatsApp. If you get stuck, just message in the group in WhatsApp that, hey, I want to join the next step. Can you please tell me how? That way you'll be kept in the loop of the latest communication.
And just briefly, even if you've attended a few sessions and that's still fine, you can still join us in the next leg of the journey. And if you've not enrolled for a mentor, even that is fine. So just letting you know that there is no criteria. All there's one criteria, that you just want to learn. So that's it. If you qualify for that, just join in on the group and we can take you forward.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, thank you, Monica. Yeah, absolutely right, guys. So don't stress out. Like, oh, I didn't do that 21 days. It's fine. Just come along and, you know, we'll cater for you and we'll help you out. So yeah, enough from me. Over to you, Uncle John Michel, and we'll see you guys in the end.
Thank you, Rachita. My attention is still on the music from Bagus on the piano. I felt it in my heart. It was really beautiful. Okay, before we start this section of the program, let's close our eyes and take a deep breath, just to silence everything. Bring the attention inside, in our heart. Just take a deep breath. So today's intention was to put our attention on the power and the love of our Mother Earth. And recently, I was very privileged to go to visit Uluru, which is in the middle of Australia. I had been there before, and it's a very significant place for the native people of Australia and also for us, because as you must have felt yourself, when we get our self-realization, we become aware of what is good, especially what is good for us, because it emits vibrations, it opens the heart, it relaxes us, it takes us into meditation. So I went to Uluru the first time in 2004, and I did feel this. I felt something unusual. And when I came back from that place, I was telling everyone, you know what? Uluru is not a rock, it is a living being. Because I felt every day we were meditating in front of it. I felt emotions. Every day was a bit different. I felt different depths of joy. And I knew it was like Uluru, or what it represents, was communicating to me. And there are many places in the world that emit these pure vibrations of joy, of purity, of wisdom, of the spirit. For example, in Switzerland, there is the Matterhorn. It's a sacred mountain. Machu Picchu in South America. Even the Mecca. In India, there are what we call Swayambhus, and especially in Maharashtra, there are Swayambhus to the which represents the principle of innocence. It emits these vibrations of innocence and purity. But Mother Earth in general is there in the background of everything. She's silent, but she's working all the time, tirelessly, to sustain us, to make this world as harmonious as possible. And Mother Nature is the expression of the Mother Earth. And we can enjoy it anytime we go to the beach, anytime we go to the forest, anytime we lie down on the grass and look at the sky, we enjoy the power of Mother Earth. So now we are going to, so we will have a meditation, but before that, let's watch a short slideshow and video that I've taken just a week ago at Uluru. And in the background, we will have some didgeridoo played by Kannan. So let's enjoy that. Oh, I hope it was a little bit long, but I hope you felt the silence and the joy When I was walking there a week ago, I was just walking around this rock, and then there is a place that you've seen in the photograph where there is a little pond of water. And when I reached there, the sides of the rock are very tall and very red, and it creates like a corner. There are some trees, there's a corner, and there is a pond at the feet of the rock. And without really expecting anything, I just fell into silence. And for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I couldn't get out of this silence. I was in complete meditation. And I hope you felt that. So the importance of the Mother Earth is that it is the power that nourishes the basis of our evolution. In our subtle system, at the base of the body, we have the first chakra, which is called the Mooladhara Chakra. And the Mooladhara is giving us the stability, the strength to evolve in a balanced way. When we talk about balance, fundamentally, it is balance from our Mooladhara Chakra. If we go too much to the right side of our energies, which is the action or projection to the future, it doesn't help. If we go too far to the left side, which is turned to the past, too much emotions, too many attachments, this doesn't help. So when we balance our sides, is to try and bring the power back to our first chakra to allow us to rise in our evolution, in our awareness. So this is the fundamentals of yoga, of spirituality. Whichever religion we come from, the fundamentals is become innocent, evolve in a balanced way. So what we are going to do is we are going to balance our sides very briefly. So we're going to, first of all, we're going to put our right hand like this on our lap, and the left hand bent towards the back, facing the back. And we are going to ask to the Mother Nature and to our inner Mother energy, Mother, please cool down my right side. Please give me balance and cool down my right side. Bring me to the center. When we do this, we do not put any effort. No matter what happens, it's okay. We just relax. We only ask this once. Please bring me balance on my right side. And we just relax. Now we bring back our left hand on the lap. We're going to put our right hand on the Mother Earth or towards the ground, and keeping our left hand on the lap. Mother, please balance my left side. Please balance my emotions so that my only emotion is the joy in my heart, effortlessly. Please, Mother, give me joy. I surrender any imbalance from my left side. I am pure innocence. Again, we don't put any effort. We have a spiritual system inside that is pure. It knows how to guide us. It knows reality. We just need to relax and let it express all its qualities. Now we're going to ask, Mother, please strengthen my pure desire to evolve spiritually. Please strengthen my desire to be the Spirit. The Spirit is pure joy, pure love, pure compassion, pure innocence. We can bring back our hand on the lap and let our attention go deep, deep within us. But again, without doing anything. Just relax as a witness. And we let our attention open It is guided from the heart. We have compassion for ourselves. We love ourselves. I am pure innocence. We can place our right hand on the forehead. We take a deep breath and hold it for a little while. And release. I forgive everybody. I do nothing. Mother, you do everything. Then we place our hand on top of the head. And then we raise our hand above. When we feel the silence, we can take down our hand that we can let our attention free, deep but free. Let our attention expand. Let the silence expand to all the parts of the body. This light of vibrations can reach all the parts of our body. We can take our left hand above the head. If we feel the cool, if we feel the peace, we can bring back our hand on the lap. Now we're going to do raising our Kundalini 3 times. And with the bandhan 7 times. We will now listen to and watch Shri Mataji explaining about the first chakra.
I bow to all the seekers of truth. The other day, I told you a little bit about the first center called as Mooladhara Chakra and Kundalini, which is the residual consciousness in the triangular bone called as sacrum. As I told you that this is the pure desire power which has not yet been awakened and is not yet manifested within you, which resides here waiting for a moment to arise and to give you your second birth, your baptism. It makes you a peer. It gives you your self-realization. This pure desire is to be one with your spirit. This, unless and until it is fulfilled, those who are seeking will never be satisfied, whatever they may do. Now this first center is very important, because this was the first center that was created when the primordial being started doing the job. This is the center of innocence, that is holiness. First thing that was created was holiness on this earth. This center is very important in all the human beings, because animals have innocence, they have not lost it, while we have a right, or we can say we have a freedom to abandon it. We can do it. We can somehow or other destroy it by our so-called ideas of freedom. Now this center has a power to give us wisdom. Now wisdom is such a word that cannot be explained. Wisdom is the balance between your understanding of what is good and what is bad, where you really understand what is good for you, for your spirit, is wisdom. And when this center is alive and is not destroyed, then you really know what is wisdom is. For example, the person who has got this center very well developed can tell you whether it is the north or the south. Because the magnetism that is in the Mother Earth, this center is made by the element of Mother Earth. So the magnetism that is in the Mother Earth is there present in this center. When the birds fly all the way from Siberia to Australia, they do it with the help of this center, because they know whether they are moving northward or southward. They have an innate wisdom to know which way to move, and that's why one should know that this center is also within us, but we have lost our sense of judgment because we have lost that magnetism within us. An innocent person is really like a magnet, and he attracts the people towards himself, just like a flower attracts a bee towards itself. There are some fishes in which they have found actual magnetic field, and in some of them they have even found a regular magnet placed in certain fishes, by which they know whether they are going north, south, east or west. This center in us can be destroyed by various ways, as I told you last time. Now if you see from the top, there's a blue line coming down. This is the power of our desire, by which we desire, is the emotional side of a human being. When a person neglects his emotional side or does not respect his emotional side, then this center gets lost. It gets very much destroyed. The emotional side in these modern times is not well understood by human beings. I'm sorry to say, but it is very true that when you destroy this center, first thing that sets in is impotency or overactivity, like the rapist and all that are created, because this center is neglected. Both things are just the same in the eyes of God. Any extreme is wrong. Now those people who say that you can be enlightened through sex are really, I don't know what to call them. Because she is your mother sitting down there. She is only your mother. She has no other child, and she is holiest of holy. She is the Holy Ghost within you. And if you want to sex on your mother, I don't know if people understand that here. In India it's impossible. We cannot understand this nonsense. So it's the same insult to your mother, like some people try to insult Mother Mary by putting Christ in a very awkward situation with her. It's something like that, we can say, happens when you start talking like this. It's a very great sin to do such a thing to your own mother, which is the Kundalini, And that's why the other day I told you, I have seen some people have Kundalini, which is all the time tossing her head and breaking her whole body and just feeling so helpless because she's made so weak, because the holiness from a person is vanished. Our idea of holiness has become so perverted, so perverted. And to add up to that, we have now gurus to tell us that it's a very good thing to do, you'll go to heaven. Actually, they are very honest. They say you'll go to bottomless pit, and bottomless pit means hell. Why do you need a guru for this? Actually, you have mastered this art. I mean, in England, when I went, I was amazed that they have sex about, I mean, they talk of sex and sex and sex, morning till evening. I don't understand. Like all important people talk, you see. That's how they go on talking about sex all the time. It's nothing but sex. It's so filthy. So filthy. They talk sex with the animals, sex with the children, sex with the... I don't know what's happening to human beings. How can we that filthy? I wouldn't be surprised after some time we will have our bathrooms inside our drawing rooms. See, there's something like our privacy, something like our drawing room where we meet people. How can you talk of these things and how can you discuss these things which are so private and so sacred? And that's how you lose them, or you lose balance over them. This is one of the things that's happening to us because God has given us freedom. We think we can do what we like. But we have lost our wisdom. We have lost. I don't know why this industrial revolution, or I don't know whom to blame, but we have lost our wisdom to understand that these things are injurious. If it is not, logically we can see. Why do we develop diseases? With free sex, all the sailors, you know, under law, have to have in every port arrangements for getting injections for all kinds of complications that they have from sex life. Why is it you do not feel healthier with it? You lose all your health, all your charm is gone from your face, you get sunken and you look so horrid. It's a very good sign just now to see how nature reacts to it. So one has to be wise to understand that God has given us this thing to us, not to be insulted, but for us to lead a good, normal, good married life. And not to waste our energies in this kind of thing. But when people start thinking about it, then it's even worse. Then what happens? That this shifts from there, the attention onto the other side, and it goes to the yellow side, goes to the brain. When you start thinking about it, definite it is that you will become impotent. Definite, no doubt, at a very early stage, because it is a spontaneous thing. And when you start thinking about it, when your eye starts roving here and there, be sure your attention is gone to something which is so localized, which is so different, and which takes place only at a time when you are at a certain emotional spontaneity. It's very out of date to talk of these things to people, but if you are not careful about it, you have to find out the statistics of American young people, and you'll be amazed how many of them are suffering from horrible diseases. When I went to America, I found that 9 out of 10 young people who came to me were suffering from these horrible diseases, and most of them were impotent. It's a shocking thing. One has to face it as it is, and not to say, oh, I'm all right, I'm all right. This is not the way to look at things. We have to see to the statistics that are being placed before us and to know that there is something wrong about it. And with your wisdom, you have to reach certain conclusions about it.
Mataji was explaining about the importance of protecting our innocence. One of the ways to restore our innocence is to put our attention on the Mother Earth. One of the ways to protect our innocence, to maintain our innocence, is to keep our attention on the Mother Earth. The other way to protect our innocence is to meditate every day. Try and meditate in silence, 10-15 minutes in the morning, 10-15 minutes in the evening. This will restore or protect our innocence. And if we are very innocent, if we can meditate every day, it will expand our innocence to everywhere in our body and to all the people around us. We want to change the world. We want to make the world a happy place. And our mother is very loving. I was privileged to have met Shri Mataji. And I've had a lot of joy when I met Shri Mataji. She passed away, but she's still there. And when she was there physically, she gave us a lot of joy in many, many ways. And I will never forget that. Actually, when Bagus was playing the piano at the beginning, he was playing a tune that was played for Shri Mataji many years ago. And that day, my heart opened in such a way I will never forget. Never forget. When the heart opens, we are like an open cup to receive the blessings, to receive the beauty. And I felt like this. So let's keep our hand on the heart. And ask our mother to please always keep my heart open. My heart open to the spirit, open to the beauty. So when we meditate and we become silent, after a while, we don't control anything. We don't hold on to anything. We are taken care of inside. And at that moment, that's when we grow. This is when our chakras get nourished by the grace. of the divine. So if every day we can gradually reach that state of receiving, of enjoying, we should know that we are on the right track. On that note, I will hand over to our MC and to continue the program. Jai Shri Mataji.
Thanks, Uncle John Michel. Honestly, didn't want that to end. It was very peaceful and very lovely. So thank you. I think thank you as well for the Uluru presentation as well. Like I said, I think guys, honestly, I'm just going from my heart the way I'm feeling. But given we said this will be a bit more of a deeper and a different session, Mite, can we have mother's photo and the music again? Let's just continue another 5 minutes in silence. It was really nice, honestly.
Very good idea.
Yeah. And yeah, let's just close our eyes again, guys. Let's get that beautiful flute music up in the background. If anyone has to leave, we completely understand. Thank you again for joining today. But if not, let's just follow our heart and let's just close the eyes and feel that silence again. Like how Uncle was saying these really nice affirmations, let's just say a thank you from our hearts that thank you, Mataji, for coming on this earth and giving this knowledge. Thank you to everyone involved for helping us experience this on an online platform. Thank you for helping us to feel the peace and silence and collectivity. And then maybe if Mitya, we can just dim the music. Let's just sit in silence, guys, for a couple more minutes together. And then just take your right hand, above your head, a couple of inches above, and see if you're feeling the cool of the warm breeze on the top. And hopefully it's more distinct now. Hopefully you can really feel something on the top, compared to day one when it was all brand new. You can try the left hand as well. And it's just to remind yourself to keep your attention on the top. So any time in the day, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling frazzled, you're feeling a bit upset or low, whatever, and you might not be able to actually meditate. But if you just remind yourself, like just place your hand on your head or a couple of inches above, just remind yourself, attention on the top, go beyond the mind. Let's go thoughtless. It's really amazing that when you tell yourself, you train yourself to do that, how you can just let go of things and take that step back. And you might remember that other technique, taking your right hand below your stomach, on the center, below your belly button, and raising it slowly along the center of your body, and then tapping the top of your head. And we can do this a couple of times. And just reminding that, Mother, please help me to feel the silence. Let me feel the quietness inside. Please take care of the ego and the superego, which is where all the thoughts come from and bombard us. So please suck them down. Okay, we can slowly open our eyes, and we can raise the Kundalini and put on a bandhan to basically conclude the meditation in a way. So as we know, it's taking your two hands below your stomach. I think you all know this by now, so just doing it with your full attention. Hopefully you're all feeling nice and peaceful on a Friday. Feeling a bit fresh. And just a big thanks again to yourself, to that spirit inside, the Kundalini energy. Thanks to everyone around us. Thanks for everything, really, for whatever we have in life. So like I say, whatever the good and the bad is, we need to be satisfied with whatever we have, and then, things will work out. So, I hope your meditations are going well. listen to Shri Mataji's talks. If you ever get stuck, I find her talks and lectures are very useful. And sometimes, you get answers from there. You might be wondering about something or something's bothering you. And it's sometimes amazing, a miracle, how an answer just comes from somewhere and you feel a bit more at peace and you keep going and learning as well. So thanks to Uncle John Michel as well. That was a great presentation. He's a great presenter. Kannan on the didgeridoo. Hope you guys felt something with the didgeridoo. The didgeridoo is such an amazing instrument. It's a very unique Australian instrument. And if you like the sound, you can Google on YouTube didgeridoo music. And yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but I think you might have felt that impact on that base chakra. Like, it's just amazing how the vibration of that instrument just really calms and soothes the bottom of it. And it has that significance to Australia, Uluru, which you guys saw those beautiful pictures. It's a natural made sort of monument, I guess. And it's really amazing from what I've heard. I've never been there personally, but from everyone's been, they always say it has an amazing frequency. And even the Indigenous people of Australia, the Aborigines always said that, this rock is special and people should not climb it or, walk on it to destroy it in any way. So if you ever come to Australia, do check out Uluru and the beauty around it, and that red earthen color as well. It's amazing. It actually signifies the color of that chakra. So like I said, guys, there's still so much to learn. You guys learned the basics of the chakras. There's so much more. But we hope to see you guys on Wednesday. Now, we're going to keep it open about 5-10 minutes. I know we're all probably feeling very peaceful. I mean, honestly, I could keep meditating myself. But just to give a shout out and, give you guys an opportunity to say thank you. I think we're enabling the cameras and microphones. If our techies can allow turning on camera and microphone, please. Just turn it on. Yeah. And yeah, if anyone is not shy, anyone, even the yogis, honestly, like yogis, techs, whoever, anyone want to jump in, share their thoughts, feelings, experience, how it's been?
Hello.
Hi, Aarti. Yes, hello. Where are you from?
Hi,
I'm from
I
Boston.
Oh, sorry.
hi.
We'll go in order, guys. So, sorry, we'll go to Aarti first, and then I think Jenny was next. So, yeah, Aarti first. Yeah. So,
Yes. Jai Shri Mataji.
hello.
Actually, I work with High Commission of India, Canberra,
Mm-hmm.
as a security assistant, and on 18th July, I have attended first personal one-to-one session in Canberra.
Nice.
That was really amazing, and after that means I want to share my experience. First days I was thinking, I'm from Maharashtra and I speak Marathi, so the lecture was done, this person was talking in English, so I was not understanding what he's talking. I was thinking, why didn't we do this in Marathi? Why don't this is going, and suddenly after 10 minutes Shri Mataji was talking in Marathi.
Yeah, right.
And you know what? That heart-to-heart connection created instantly.
Yeah, nice.
And after that, before that, I am working, I meditate since last 8 years.
Yeah.
But this is the theory, this is the process, which is really amazing. Every day I'm feeling Shri Mataji is with me. I'm talking with her, and I'm here far away from family, but I'm not thinking that nobody's with me. Mataji is with me, and she is giving blessings to all of us. And I can't explain you. The 21 days was just, I was, once of all, let's finish our work, and first I have to join the session. Okay, it's getting too much. Okay, come on, you are going late. Okay, please. So see that greediness, or what, that wanted feeling I was, it was really amazing. And
Yeah,
today is the
nice.
last day. I'm really grateful to you all, Saj Yogi. To you guys are doing, did actually a wonderful, wonderful job to showing human right path to to connect with the divine power.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy. Thank you so much. And one more time, Jai Shri Mataji.
Yo, Jai Shivaji, man. Same. Like, I love your enthusiasm. That is amazing. Okay, we didn't pay her, guys, so this is not paid. So I'm just kidding. But, like, but yeah, thank you for sharing that. And yeah, I think guys like Shri Mataji herself, don't get spooked out and be like, what? She's here. It's just saying that like Shri Mataji herself is a guru. And she's so lovely. I know some of you, I remember when you saw photographs, some of you used to write to us, you feel tears. Because she's just so beautiful. I mean, you look at her photograph, she's just happy and smiling.
Rachita,
Yeah.
We always say that Mother Kundalini.
Yeah.
But I am from Maharashtra and Mataji also from Maharashtra. So
Yes.
in Maharashtra, I is word is
For
very,
mother.
very connected to heart. And
Yeah,
whenever I
yeah.
call that I, please. So that mother feeling, just a motherhood feeling gave me immense power.
Yeah, that's amazing. And yeah, that's it, guys. Just saying the word mother or Mother Kundalini or Shri Mataji herself. A lot of us also call her mother out of just respect as well. Yeah, it is a powerful term because if you look at it, historically, it's always been father or Jesus Christ the Son. We never really had a motherly guru or a figure per se. And as we know, mothers are powerful. So ladies, you guys are amazing. So yeah, so when you say mother, you feel that heart connection because think about it, your first best friend or first connection into this world is your mother. That's why you feel teary. That's fine. If you're feeling teary, cry. It's okay. Take out those emotions because it is really a beautiful bond. And Shri Mataji herself, think of her as a guru. When you're meditating, I think we taught you guys, have a photograph there. And sometimes, if you can't meditate, like you said, just talk to the photograph. Like, you know what,
Exactly.
Shri Mataji, life sucks. The world sucks. Everything is going to be, doomed, whatever. You had a crap day and, you might be saying things. And then you just feel as calm. You look at a photo and you just go calm. You go, you know what, the world's not too bad. So,
and you guys are giving daily power and strength to me to guess. Go ahead, don't worry, everything is fine. Just
yeah,
forgive
nice.
and face every day. You have to pass days. So please, thank you so much, guys. Seriously,
Anna,
thank you.
Thank you for joining. If you guys didn't come, we would have no one to present. So thank you, Aarti. And we look forward to, if you're in Canberra, please come to Brisbane or Sydney. We hope to see you one day.
Yes.
But thank you again. And thank you. I know we didn't do it in Marathi, so I hope you still enjoyed. We need like subtitles.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? I think Jenny, I know, sorry, you had your camera on before. Did you want to share
Yes.
something? Yeah.
Yeah. So on the right side, I feel I don't know, I feel nervous today. I feel so nervous. I try to focus, and I just recently saw it on the message to put both hands toward Mother Earth and ask to take away all the anxiety and nervousness.
Yeah.
But it comes and then it goes. I just need like extra help.
Yeah,
doing
Uncle
it.
John Michel, tips for nervousness when it's right-sided. Do you want to share? Uncle John, you're on mute.
True.
There you go.
Okay, better now. Nervousness, you know what? When I started meditation, I was, you would not recognize me. I would not be able to speak like this in front of 10 people and even less than, not even like 200 people. So don't worry, just follow your step by step, and you have to believe that inside ourselves, there is 100% potential. And to get your self-realization is a magical, enormous thing that happened, because there are not that many people who achieve their self-realization like this. So we have to believe that there is something good within us that made us reach that stage. And what is good within us is our Mooladhara Chakra. There is something in all of us here there is something special in our first chakra that leads us to this pure knowledge. So based on that, you have to see the future as something amazing, even if it doesn't look like it sometimes, because as Rachita was saying, there are problems all around in our life, sure. But the moment we keep quiet and we get into that silent state, then we see the truth again. So the goal for us, why we come here, is because we would like to help as many people as possible to touch that beauty inside, that silence, that joy. Once you touch it once, you know it's going to come again. And you touch it twice, 3 times, 4 times. And then you become confident. When you become confident, all this negativity has to go. No choice. So you have to trust and believe in yourself. That's my advice.
That's a good one. So Jenny, please don't feel frightened. Anyone else as well? Like seriously, this someone was meditating for like 20 years and we're not perfect. We still have days we get anxious. You know, we're telling each other as yogis, you're like, yo, can you pray for me? I'm feeling really anxious about an exam or surgery, whatever. We're not perfect. But when we have this collective bond and knowing there's Shri Mataji, there's this Mother Kundalini inside, like Uncle said, you feel peaceful. You realize at the end of the day, it's going to be okay. So Jenny, you can pray. Of course, I'm sure you're praying in your heart, okay, Mother Kundalini, please get rid of this anxiety. You can do the foot soaks. You can do the ice pack, because that is right side when you're getting anxious, because we're worried about something about to happen. And it might not be instant. Sometimes it's instant. Sometimes it's amazing. You just say it once, gone. Sometimes it does take a bit of time. So don't be frightened. Let it do its thing. Let the anxiety do its thing, and let your Mother Kundalini, like Uncle John said, let it do its thing, and it'll eventually subside if you have that faith and just keep pushing. Sometimes it just takes a couple of days for you to realize that, oh, I'm anxious because of XYZ. It's like a learning inside as well. So I hope that helps, Jenny, and anyone else who might have had a similar query. Jenny, are you there? Okay, hopefully she's calm. So
Oh yes, I'm there. It's about an exam actually. Yes, I'm there.
Cool. Did that help? Did we answer your question? I don't know. Like,
Yes.
cool. Yeah, keep at it, girl. So don't give up. Like, yeah. Anyone else? Actually, there was one really cool question I saw, Sally. I'll just quickly add, and then we'll go to you, Yvonne. Sally just asked, I think it was his first time here, and I read this comment. I just want to quickly say it. And I think the pure innocence affirmation you said, Uncle John, it made him feel very tearful. And you know, what's that about? And is that sort of normal? Like I said, guys, tears is normal, because if you think about it, as human beings, we're living our whole life on the edge. We're always living for the tomorrow, stressing, worrying, or we're feeling guilty in life that, oh, we're not good enough, or, you know, we are not innocent like children. You know, we're always sometimes told by society, be this, be that, do this, do that. So when you say these affirmations like, you know what, I am pure innocence. Don't care what you think. I am pure innocence. I'm pure joy. So your body just goes, oh, relief. And sometimes it comes as tears. You might feel sleepy. You might feel so much more relaxed. Like muscle tensions go away. So it's normal. Sally and anyone else, I think, who have shared that experience of tears before. So don't feel frightened that, oh my gosh, what's happening to me? It's just very normal. Yeah, Yvonne. Is that how you say your name, or what is the Y?
Yvonne.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yvonne. Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
The way it's written.
Perfect.
I wanted to thank you. I just wanted to thank you. This has been just a overwhelming experience for me, and to to end this with Uluru was. I love Uluru. I've been there.
Nice.
I have met the spirit of Uluru. I've experienced the graciousness of Uluru. There is a graciousness about this rock that is so amazing, and the spirits that go around and the spirits that you encounter as you walk around Uluru is just such a special experience. And to have this at the end of this program, oh my God, I went like, oh my God.
Good one, Uncle
Well,
John.
I have a special connection to Australia. I've spent 6 months there 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I can only, and it's a gift that keeps on giving. And this gift is, here comes Sahaja Yoga meditation out of Australia. So it's a gift that keeps on giving. It's a special place for me.
Wow.
So I have learned so much. I mean, what a team you have. I have connected with myself more than with any other modality, I would say. And it's very unexpected because I entered Sahaja Yoga with lots of mistrust. But then I said, you know what? Whenever this kind of thing happens, pass through it, because I bet you there's something else on the other side. That's what happened. And there is, and it's a world that opened up to me. And I feel so connected. I feel connected to myself. I can do this anywhere. I can feel the energy up here. Wherever I go, I just tune in and I feel the energy. And it's just so beautiful and to connect with my own innocence is so special.
Wow.
I'm going to be 70 next year, and I'm connecting with things that is, you know, where I'm connecting with a time in my life that is uplifting. I'm uprooting, I'm uplifting, and I'm connecting. So it's just a beautiful experience at the right time for me.
You know what you described for yourself? We want this for everybody in this world. This is what we all want.
And
what you said is just so beautiful. It's just like, for me, it fills my heart. It's just, that's the reason why we are here. It is so beautiful. We are very, very lucky you came.
Yeah. And you don't look 70. You look really young. I would have not guessed you're 70, so you're doing well.
I can't believe it myself, but whenever I have to write my birthday, and I said yes.
Age is just a number. So
I just jumped in one because I really hope you can join us on the other side and, you know, help spread this joy to everyone else.
I do, because I have such great experience that I have been actually suggesting to people, go check this out. And I said, yeah, there is nothing but good in there. And the best thing is for someone who is now on a limited budget, living on a limited budget, to be offered this. I have to thank Mataji so much that she made this available to everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone has access. And it is such a wonderful experience that is accessible. I can't thank her enough in spirit. I just can't thank her enough.
Wow.
It is, yeah. So no, I do. I suggested that you need to check this out. You need to check this out. So, you know.
Where are you from, Yvonne, by the way? I'm trying to guess your accent.
I'm originally from Germany.
Okay.
I live in the US, but I've lived here since 1978. So I've been here longer than in Germany.
Oh, wow.
So, but I still do have some of that accent, of course. Yeah.
No, I could hear the American. Then I was like, is it American? I was just curious. So yeah. No, and it's beautiful how you said you have this connection with Australia. I'm like, you're welcome back here anytime. So like.
Oh, I know, and I dream of that. I actually have a picture of my friend and I who went to Uluru.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
We had even that most special experience. There was the installation of the field of lights. I don't know whether you've ever heard about that.
Yeah.
And
so
we had
FYI, guys. Yeah. Sorry.
Experience there at Uluru to visit the field of lights, and it was just it was out of this world. What an amazing thing to do. So yeah, so I have a special connection.
Yeah.
Australia I call Australia my second home. More of my home than Europe.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Even though, Australians have always asked me, so what do you think is more beautiful, Australia or the US? And I said, to tell you the truth, they are both absolutely gorgeous countries. Never mind people and politics and all that garbage. The land is absolutely beautiful. You have everything. The US has everything. And but Uluru, I said, you cannot compare. One thing that, it may be a bit more hidden in the Southwest, but it doesn't have Uluru, but it has other places such as Monument Valley. That is as impressive. It's the only thing I can say, as impressive as Uluru is. And it's a very much native experience to go there. You can feel the difference. So yeah, both countries are just absolutely gorgeous countries. I mean, I've seen such beautiful things in Australia. We toured all the way around Tasmania and then all the way around around Australia. So I saw quite a bit. I saw a lot.
Nice.
So we have
I have that special connection.
We have a question from Charmaine. She was asking, what is the meaning of the significance of the Jai Shri Mataji when we say? So Rachita, you want to explain?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. By the way, thank you again, Yvonne. Really amazing,
Thank
honestly,
you.
your stories. And sorry, we'll move on to the others as well, but thank you. And I hope we might try to do these interaction sessions once in a while, guys, because it's really good to hear it live. But thank you, and come to Australia again. And quickly, guys, Field of Lights is an exhibit at Uluru. So if you Google it, Google Uluru or Field of Lights, this artist installed these lights, which light up at night, I believe. It looks amazing. And I'm like, yeah, it's on my to-do list. I have to go there. Jai Shri Mataji, what does it mean? Yeah, so it's a Sanskrit phrase, guys, so don't freak out again and be like, I don't know Sanskrit, what? You learn it as you go, but yeah, it just basically means like Jai is kind of like, yeah, like Monica's written here, like obeisance. And Shri Mataji is the lady's name that you know, Shri Mataji, the founder. So when you develop that respect for her, and you realize like, man, she is something special, this lady's something special. And, you feel that like, okay, I respect this person who gave us this knowledge. When you meet other yogis, it's just very, I don't know how it started, but it just became a bit of a common greeting that, a fellow yogi just goes, hey, Jai Shri Mataji. And you're like, oh yeah, you're one of us. Okay, cool. Like, it's just a respectful sign. And sometimes, we say it in the end. I know Monica has said it a few times as well. It can also be just a very respectful way of giving that respect inside, because Shri Mataji, actually, Shri is just like an honorable term, like, sir or madam, but it's in Sanskrit. Mataji just means mother in a very formal way. So when you're saying obeisance to mother, you could also be saying to the mother Kundalini inside, when we do this, the Jai Shri Mataji. Or it could be saying it as a regard to Shri Mataji herself as well. So
I'm sorry.
That
first word I'm not quite getting. J is what
Shri?
you're saying.
Maybe we'll type it out. Like,
okay.
Let me
what that essentially also means is that it's like when we greet each other, we say hello, hi. Just another really, really nice and pleasant way of greeting the soul of each other. Like, when you're sort of greeting the Mother Kundalini or giving respect to the Mother Kundalini, also becomes a very nice way of greeting each other. So often you would hear people say to each other as well. So, just a nice way of say, like every session when we've started, we've always put our hands together and sort of bowed our head down. And we've started with that respect towards, like Rachita said, not just to each other, but to our Mother Kundalini, to this practice, to Sahaja Yoga, to Shri Mataji. So it's just a cumulative term of paying respect and a nice, pleasant way of greeting each other. So we've just gotten used to saying it. So often you would see some Sahaja Yogis will just
It's
come
just
in,
automatic.
Mataji. But again, it's totally up to you. It's just like saying hello, if that makes sense.
Hope that helped Charmaine. And I think typing it out helped Charmaine. I think, yeah, she wanted to know the words in between. So, yeah.
It was a good question, actually.
Yeah, good question, guys. Seriously, ask anything. Don't be shy.
I was wondering when this will come up, because we last time when we did the program, we actually explained it on the screen. Before the questions started coming up, because we thought, look, people are going to ask, what does that mean? Because you get so used to saying it that it slips out, and you're like, oh, what does that mean? So so glad, Charmaine, you asked, because sort of we were waiting that it might come up, and this time we might answer when it's there.
That's it. Anyone else? Venkata? Or
yes,
as well?
I want to just take a minute to thank you, Sahaja Yogi's entire team. Actually, what you have facilitated is, I can see about 200 seekers across the world. That's actually very great achievement and a big success, I think. With some knowledge about this, but the practical way how we can meditate and all that, thanks to Mataji, she actually is helping a lot of people like me to continue that meditation in a systematic way and feel that thing in cool breeze and all. That's really good. I just want to thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you. And where are you from?
I'm from Canberra, originally from India.
Aarti and Venkata, do you know each other? You probably do. So, yeah.
Oh,
nice.
You are in Canberra as well? Okay.
We're Brisbane. John Michel is Sydney. And I think there was Aarti before. She was Canberra as well. So, yeah, we've got a few Aussies here. So.
Lynn, actually, I used to go to Belconnen. So I've started there. But
nice.
I couldn't continue. After a month, I had to go to India. And then, this helped a lot to continue from home. And timing is really good after work and all that. Thank you very much. That's what I want to say. It's you are helping. Like one example is you can give a one meal or something like that lasts for about 1 or 2 hours. But what you have opened is the joy, which is long lasting, and it's for life. So that's really good. So thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Beautiful words. And Enes, is that your name? Or?
Yeah, there you go.
It's just a short form. It's Neil, by the way. Hi.
Hello, Neil. Hello.
Yeah, it's nice to see you guys in person, on a camera. Basically, I live in California, US. And it has been a nice journey with you guys. I've been meditating for years.
Have you been joining so early in the morning, 3:45?
That's right. It's been all. I wanted, this has been after a while that a group of so many people joining in together for this particular meditation. That's kind of inspiring. I've been doing it by myself, which is on and off. But this has been nice. And Venkata actually stole my words. Actually, I was going to say some of those.
You can say it again. Don't worry.
I'm going to echo it. But I would like to echo the words that Venkata
Sorry
mentioned.
about that.
Thank you.
Hey, no guilt, guys. No guilt.
So it's nice. I think it's great.
I can hear it again.
Yeah.
We're loving the compliments, guys. Keep going.
But yeah, I'll really like to thank you. I know it's a lot of effort that it goes in to maintain, communicate, all type, and this kind of volunteering work really helps and boosts the moral also when people like you bring in so much of positive vibes. It helps to be happy as such. But I enjoyed it throughout the 21 days.
Wow.
Appreciate it and hope to continue.
You guys inspire us. When you guys wake up at 3:45, then we feel like it's okay to stay up till 12 at night or 11 at night preparing for these sessions, because it's just phenomenal. The energy that all of you have brought on the table, it's inspired all of us to really keep going. So thank you so much, Neil. Means a lot.
Thanks, Monica. Yeah.
And actually, Shri Mataji has actually said, guys, the best meditation is actually 4 a.m. or around that time, because
Oh,
that's
wow.
when the human brain is not fully clicking and working. I think it's around 7 or 8 a.m. your human mind actually kicks into function. So it's actually really good, because if you guys notice a difference
Brahma
with
Muhurat, I think
Brahma
it's
Muhurat, yes.
correlates with that's
When
what you're talking
when
about.
the world, when the earth is waking up, when the nature's waking up.
That's
yes,
right.
the birds are
Yeah.
singing and
Just
yeah.
before sunrise. Just before
Yeah,
sunrise.
that was one other inspiration for me to join. Okay, let's do it. I've never done it so
Wow.
early. It was always
Nice.
the night, but yeah,
Very
that was
nice.
another
Very
thing.
good.
Yeah. But
Have you felt a
thanks,
difference,
thanks
Neil?
again.
Like when you meditate in 4 a.m., do you feel different? Like in the day, you're more lighter and calmer? I don't know. Like
Yeah, I do have a couple of hours of sleep before I join this session, so I'm already light. So I was following all the things that you guys were saying, but not felt kind of vibrations. I'm not sure what's the reason, but yeah, I've been following religiously whatever you guys have said. So yeah, I'd like to continue and see how it goes.
It took me about 6 to 8 months before I felt anything on my hands. And I felt like when I came into Sahaj, that was it for me. Like it just felt like I found what I was looking for. But I didn't feel anything on my hands. When people would say, oh, very beautiful vibrations, I wouldn't feel anything. But I would really feel in my heart that, feels good, feels light. And I just clung on to that feeling. The headaches had gone, the stress had gone. I was more than happy with that. And the vibrations were extra boon that came later. But it doesn't matter.
I think I can resonate that particular thing. Maybe it's a lighter feeling throughout the day. Though my days on and off, like waking up, I don't know when I sleep, like in installments. You can say it. Trust me, this happens throughout the day since last 21 days. But yeah, but I can resonate what you said, Manika. A lighter feeling for sure throughout the day.
That's great. Now you can catch up on your sleep, and we'll see you on Wednesday. So yeah,
I'll try to join the Wednesday sessions. But yeah, thanks. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
They will be recorded, guys, the Wednesday one. So don't stress if you do miss. They will be recorded. But yeah, this is a good time to consolidate that. If you join daily, take this now as the gaps in between. You know, meditate on your own, catch up on sleep, and absorb it all. Basically, yeah. I think we had Nina as well. Nina had. I love the emojis you're giving us, Nina. Did you want to share, and then we'll go to Fiona and then Santosh? Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Hi. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone, the Sahaj Yogis. I actually started this because I found this 21 meditation, I think, 4 days before it was starting. And I was actually on the internet just searching for something because I just felt I needed help or I needed to do something for me, but I didn't know what it was. And I've been on and off with both yoga and meditation for so many years. And I actually came into it, I was like, okay, I'm going to follow the 21 days. I'll do everything, but I'll probably won't feel anything or nothing happen. Or I actually felt the vibrations on after the first day. Like I felt on the top of my head, I felt it on my hands. It was a little bit tingling, it was warm. And then I think 2 weeks in, I could start feeling the cool breeze. I mean, it's amazing.
Oh, wow.
I kind of feel like, because I'm talking to everyone, I want everyone to join. I want to push everyone to do this because I love it so much. And I really, you guys have put so much work into this, and even the music. You had Nikki Wells on. I mean, that's the only thing I listen to on Spotify now. I'm addicted to her.
You're a fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Nina,
So
this is when people ask us, why are you doing this, or how are you putting so much work into this? This is the exact reason why. You know, when you get it, you feel like this really strong urge to share it, to give it to everyone. You know, you go around, oh, you found something amazing, and you're like, oh, you should try it, you should try it, you should try it. And that's
now
really...
when people tell me they have certain issues, I I straight away, I'm like, okay, you're too much on the right, or you need
Oh,
to fix your,
damn.
like, I don't say anything at all, but I always analyze. I'm like, okay, which part and which chakra do you need cleansed?
You should be here, girl. You should be like teaching now. So
I will do this. I will give better, and I would love to join this and help out someday. It would be amazing.
You can join
Nina,
anytime.
where are you based? Are you from?
I'm in Sweden.
Sweden.
Oh.
Yes, so I have a super cool job, and so I can work from home, and they let me, because I told them I'm doing this meditation and I need an hour whenever this starts at 12 afternoon, so, or 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, exactly.
I have been to Sweden. It's a very nice people over there.
Yes, they're super
Yes,
nice. Our
very
nature is
good.
amazing too.
Yeah.
Have you checked out the Swedish? Like, have you done a Google search? This Hot Yoga Collective? Yeah.
I have. But I don't know if it's active. If it's not, I would love to just bring everyone who wants to join and start up something. That would be so nice.
We'll help you find the mentor as well, and we'll help you get connected to more people in Sweden. I know a couple of people there, so I'll definitely get you in contact with them.
Would be so. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Nina. I love that feedback. And
How
I
are
love
you?
like saying it's really amazing, guys. Now you have this knowledge. Yeah, when you meet people around you, you just bang, go, okay, left-sided, right-sided. Okay, you need this, you need that. And it's really amazing because in this meditation, it's not just, which is what I love, it's not just, chanting and, you're just blindly following something. There's a lot of psychology as well, because it does go into the whole, okay, well, why are you left-sided? What traumas do you have? What things have made you sad in the past? Why are you anxious about the future? So it's really, like I said, there's still so much to learn with the subtle system. And it's good. You are watching people now, and instead of getting involved in their problems, it's like, tell them about Sahaja Yoga, freemeditation.com.au. It's like, go solve it. So
exactly.
So that's good. Thank you, Nina. And we look forward to you and our team here one day.
Yeah,
so
definitely. Definitely.
Let's go to Fiona. I know Fiona's also been patiently waiting, and then we'll go to Santosh. Fiona, did you want to say something?
Look.
There we go. Yes.
Hi, I'm in Sydney, and look, I don't know what. Just I agree with what everyone has said. There's not much left to be said. But I haven't been. I'm not very disciplined, so I've dropped in on a few of the sessions. But I just want to say I was very fortunate. So I already know about Sahaja Yoga. Isn't that interesting? And because of my just life and mental health issues and physical issues and life, I just forgot about it. And but then my sister sent me the link. So it's just interesting that I've connected again. Obviously, I meant to. And another point is that when I was very young, oh gosh, I think like 40, I'm trying to work it out. I met Shri Mataji.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you, she came to Sydney.
Oh, she came like 2006, 2007. She came, I think, in the 90s. Maybe Uncle John.
Yeah, no, it was, gosh, 82. I think it might have been the 80s.
82.
Oh, 80s. Okay, the 82. Yeah.
When do you know when? Anyway,
87, 82.
There we go. I remember. No, maybe it was. Anyway, it's just all a blur because I've been on this planet a long time. But it was. I'm just so grateful that I was on a spiritual journey then, and then of course I went off completely. But I'm back on. I'm now 9 years clean and sober. I went on a very bad spiral for like decades, but I'm back. And what's amazing is I've actually gone back to church, and I love it because it helps me with my sobriety. But what's beautiful is that speech that she said before. She talked about the Holy Spirit. She mentioned Jesus and Mary, and that's when I just went, oh, I love that, because this meditation feels right for me, and yet it's the same meditation as I would do if I was in church. So it's just beautiful. And anyway, I just feel so grateful. And I'm so sorry that she passed. Obviously she did. But as you were talking, John Michael, I was like, oh, I had a question. I was writing it down. is she still alive? And then you said, no, she's passed. And I was like, oh, no, she's so
I
beautiful.
know. I know. Yeah.
Oh, but wow, but I just feel so honored that I got to meet her.
Yeah. We've actually had a lot of anecdotes like that. People, they meet her in the 80s or 90s, and then, yeah, you know, that's their life journey. They drift off a bit, and then, yeah, they come
Like
back.
I did, but for a few years after meeting her, I was quite dedicated. I think I even went, is the centre in Sydney in Ashfield?
Burwood.
Burwood. Okay, that's close.
It's close to Ashfield.
Okay, I'll have to go there because I have one. It's close.
Fiona,
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
I have
yes.
never met Shri Mataji. I came to Sahaj after she had passed away. And I've always felt connected. So, you know, any issues I would have, we didn't have programs like this when I started about 6-7 years back. So every time I had some issues, I would go on YouTube and just search Shri Mataji talk about anger, Shri Mataji talk about guilt, Shri Mataji talk about...
I'll do that now.
I would just find the relevant talk, just the right words I need to hear. And what would blow me away is she would have given that talk in the 70s or 80s or 90s, you know, some of them before I was even born, and she's just answering my question as if I have just asked her that now. And, you know, as if she's listening to me and answering my question. So, you know, you can just...
And the other beauty is, Fiona, you nailed it on the head. Like, guys, honestly, if you've come from a religious background, you're Hindu, you're Christian, you know, the beauty is in Sahaj, we never say drop it off. Still go to church if you want. Yeah, go to the temple if you want. Yeah.
No, well, I've been on a spiritual journey all my life, and I think that's what saved me. And that's why I know that my higher power, God, the divine, whatever, didn't want me to die, because I nearly died. I wanted to die, and I nearly died about 11 years ago. Like, literally, I was killing myself. So it just, and there's millions of us out there. But what's incredible is that I got sober. It was hard. And then, you know, that's a spiritual program, the 12 steps. It's incredible. And now I've only just gone back to church, and now I've got Sahaji again. I mean, it's just beautiful because I forgot about it, and then it's come back into my life. And I just think, you know, that everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
So I feel very, very honoured. And this has been amazing. But look, is there one more night tomorrow?
Yes. We'll have the workshop tomorrow. And that's the last workshop for this series. We don't know if because we're going to be doing midweek sessions, not sure if we would do more workshops after this.
Okay.
But definitely please join in tomorrow for the one-on-one experience where we're all together, and it's the same Zoom meeting.
That's a definite.
Yeah.
And will it start at 8:45?
Same time, same Zoom link. And then after that, we'll reconvene on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Now this again, thank you guys. It's just amazing that you did it. Again, I just think it's just so beautiful that my sister just sent me the link, and I went, oh, I remember this. You know, like, of course I didn't remember it because, I just didn't. And so it's just perfect. So thank you. And do you think, like, is this the first time you've done this sort of thing, or have you done it before?
We've done plenty. We've done heaps of these 21. So we actually started in 2021 when the massive lockdown happened, and that was our first, I think, big trial. And it was crazy fun. We loved it. And then I think there's been heaps. Like, I was just gonna say, guys, there was one done in February this year in 7 languages: French, German, Italian, Arabic. You know, so if you need something in your language or a relative needs it, just Google it. Sahaja Yoga German, Sahaja Yoga Italian. I think there's been heaps of courses done.
And if you have trouble, just let us know, and we can help you find out the relevant 21-day program. And also, interesting enough, there's another one happening next month, which there's another team facilitating it, but that's also going to be done in multiple languages. So we'll share that as well soon. We'll let you know when that's happening.
Wow. Oh, thank you. Starting in September. Wow.
So that'll be beginners again. If you guys want to do beginners again.
Yeah, but that's good, because I'll just keep doing them because I couldn't do every night, but I love the live. I love that it's live.
Yeah, of course, you're welcome. You guys are welcome to join the next 21-day series as well. You know, it's not like you got to be stuck here. If you want to join in again, please do. Yeah.
This one's happening in English, French, Italian, German, Chinese, Arabic, Hindi, Korean, and Slovakian. So quite a few languages being covered here. So for anyone who might want to refer this to somebody, friends, family, or if you want to redo the course, or if you weren't able to do all of them and you feel like you still want to do live sessions, this one's happening soon. It's called freemeditation.com.au/SEPT September, not full September, like just SEPT 2023. So you can Google that. Otherwise, we'll also share the link on here and as well as on WhatsApp shortly. But yeah,
right.
feel free to join in those sessions as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then from like with the WhatsApp, can I actually, so will I be able to connect and get all the recordings of this particular 21 days like forever? Or will it
it's forever. Yeah.
Oh, great.
As long as YouTube doesn't go down, it's still there. So
oh yeah.
No, we'll share it send it directly as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Fiona. You've been amazing.
Thank you.
Before I go to Santosh, I'll just do a quick announcement. Yeah, I think you raised a good point, Fiona. Just a reminder, anyone that dropped in midway. Yes, we have a workshop tomorrow. I know today is day 21. We're cheating. There's day 22. So surprise. So there is a workshop tomorrow. Same time, 8:45 p.m. Join as much as you can. If you can't stay for the workshop, don't stress. Or if you can come around 9:15 and you just want to come for the workshop component, up to you. And then from there, we go on the Wednesdays every week. So yeah, see how you go. If you need a mentor, like Monica is saying, if you didn't sign the form or fill in the form, we'll send it out again. I know we're putting a lot of links and the chat box is overflowing a bit. So as long as you're in our WhatsApp group, and if you're not, go on our website, one of them is here, the website. Join the WhatsApp, stay in touch with us. We'll give you all the details. And there is a new WhatsApp group to join the next 7 weeks. And it's just to help consolidate because there's 3 groups and it's just to make it like, a bit more easy to coordinate, one big happy family sort of thing. So yeah, Monica's our go-to. If you get stuck, guys, Monica, our admins are there. Rita, you would have seen a few yogi names. Just ask them. Please don't be shy. Okay, Santosh, you've been very patient. Would you like to share?
Shri Mataji. Hello to everyone. First of all, thanks to from the bottom of heart, your program has set me in my spiritual journey to the next steps. Enormous experience that has gone through this 21-day program, actually, which I did not anticipate quite some times. A lot of times, I never felt the cool breeze, but I was lucky to feel good vibrations that I cannot describe. But extremely peaceful, extremely good feeling, a joyous vibrations many times in this course. I'm new to Sahaj Yoga, so I learned Sahaj Yoga only in this year. And before that, I tried a lot of other meditations. Last 2 years, it was like searching, trying kind of things, but nothing could connect actually. And this is the program which really connected me. So now there is so much connection that now it's connection to self. So I feel now I'm not alone. Just Shri Mataji is with me, for example. And every program of yours was so good. Even today's program was so good, extremely peaceful. All my organs are silent, for example, and the tears came, which never come in the ears, for example, all the things. And thanks to your team, the team efforts, I still don't understand how you manage such a good program, to be honest, at such a level. It's like,
how do we do it, Uncle John? How do you think we do it?
I work in the industry and I know it's extremely difficult to, by virtual meetings, are a bottleneck for us, to people's connectivity. And your
Santosh, next meeting, you tell them, okay, everyone meditate first. And then you see how it works. So
yes, and you were able to connect. You were able to connect to us. You were able to make us to connect to ourselves, to Shri Mataji, and it's a great achievement. It's a life.
But you know what? It's all honestly, it is all because of Shri Mataji. She has trained us.
Yeah.
Because when we got realization many years back, we had problems, as you have, and we still have a few, but. Because of the love that she gave us and the attention, the patience, the gardens, we enjoyed sharing Sahaja Yoga, and we learned all the skills of sharing, talking, and this joy is carrying us together, like Manika, Vaibhav, and I would like to bring the tech team, because while we are talking, they are managing this perfectly. I just enjoy it, because as soon as we start speaking, you come on the screen, it's all smooth, it's very smooth. There is big team managing all this, and before the program, we meet together 1 hour before to get ready, and as soon as we meet together, I feel the joy. I'm already in meditation before even we start. This is our life.
Yeah. So thank you for enabling us to move to the joy as well as to connectivity to ourselves. That's a great, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Where are you from, Santosh?
I'm attending in from Netherlands, actually.
Oh, Netherlands. Okay.
And the thing is that when I started attending the local Surge Yoga program in Eindhoven, we have a local Surge Yoga. We go there every Thursday. And everybody told me that Shri Mataji is from Pune. And you don't know, I'm from Maharashtra. And I felt very bad. I was there in India till 98 or 99. That time she was very active. Somehow I didn't know. And I came to learn from here. And I Netherlands. And I further deepened from Australia. So that's very nice thing.
Oh, you're so global. Global, yeah. I know a lot of people say that. They like, Fiona, say you, and I've heard many yogis, like uncles and aunties, like we call out of respect uncles and aunties, like Uncle John Michel, that, they always say, I regret, I wish I had Saj Yoga at your age, you young people. And we're like, okay.
Yes.
But it's like, I guess, it's when it's meant to be, like, maybe if you did it 98, 99, it doesn't click then. So I know a lot of people feel that. They're like, oh, I wish,
Right time, right place, right time.
Right place, right
time.
That's it. You were meant
Thank
to be
you.
with us right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing.
I think Anjali, you got a camera.
Just a second.
Oh, sorry, yes. Yeah.
NS has put his Neil. You've put your
Oh,
hand up.
yes.
We need to address that.
Actually, with meeting you, every one of you, that was a lot of excitement for me, probably. And I forgot to ask one of the question. That's the reason I have to do it. If I may ask a question.
Yes.
So, Monica, you were just talking about all the qualities like anger, ego, negative qualities, in fact, we should say, are associated with some, associated. One of the quality which never get talked about is like a judgment. People always judge. It's not that you should know a person, like walking on the street, or walking means you seeing anyone, depending on what they wear, you judge. So I'm not sure how do a person get associated with which channels we should be.
Are you talking about being judged, or are you talking about you judging others?
Both ways.
Both ways, right?
See, you cannot control what others are going to think about you. Probably it's just
Exactly.
Okay, so I can leave that. But we judging others also, it's not a good way to, unless until you know the person in person as such. But while walking, as I said, walking on the street, when you see others, you're just going to judge. Okay, you have some sort of criteria already developed in the mind before even you talk to a person. So if there is any help that you can address to that.
It's all coming from the mind, I think. When we're judging, we are basically, first of all, thinking from here. And then, yes, as Uncle John Michel pointed, it impacts the Vishuddhi. It's the quality of collectivity comes from here. The quality of witnessing comes from the Vishuddhi. But I think most of our judgment comes when your agya is also blocked. You're just like quickly making an assumption about somebody and just passing a verdict, or this is this, this is that, or so it, from here the bottleneck starts and goes up and sort of blocks everything. So the best thing is to work on yourself. Like you said, you can't really help what people think or perceive. It's their choice. You can't control what others do, but change begins from us. So if we stop judging people and show from our behavior that, if you have to be more accepting first, then it trickles down, that one day you'll have more people around you who will be more accepting instead.
What you can do, what you could do is try You should try and do foot soaking every day for maybe 10 days. Every day you do your foot soaking and you raise your left and go to the right, like this, until you become silent. Do this every day for 15 minutes. And then in 10 days, you walk in the street, you will not have this again.
No, I was talking in general terms, like, as I said, walking on the street, you see a person wearing good clothes, oh, probably he's rich. You are already developing a mind.
And that's a very human, that's a very...
that's a human thing.
It is a disturbance because it distracts your attention from yourself. So I think it comes a little bit from the right side. So that's why foot soak is very good for anyone. If anyone has this kind of issue, is the first thing is to foot soak and cool down the right side, and then maybe ask for the blessing of the witness state, as Manika was saying. That's a quality of the 5th chakra. When this comes, it gives us a lot of peace. This is what we want. We want peace.
Sorry, I was just going to say that, yep, you're right. We don't, when we're meditating, when we do the affirmations on all the energy centers, we don't really speak about judgment. But good to clarify that it does come from the 5th energy center. And like I said, it just goes and it blocks everything.
Yeah. After that, it goes anywhere.
Yeah, it can just create a blockage. And all these things really impact the mind, the head, the agya as well. So all we can say is that, change always begins at home. So it has to start from us. And slowly, you stop getting bothered. When you stop judging others, then others' judgment doesn't bother you as much.
You don't know. You don't even notice.
Yeah, just, take it easy. And like for us also, slowly, you just become very, very passive about it. You don't really care.
You don't really care. Yeah. You're like, I've got the bliss, I've got the calmness, I'm good. So yeah, you just witness the drama. So.
One more thing I'll share is that what happens with judgment is when others are judging you, it impacts you when you are not in a good state. So for example, if a lake is disturbed, you can't see the reflection. So if you are not in a good state, you'll take others' judgment in a very bad way. But if you're calm and if you're in a good state, then you can just dismiss it easily. It won't bother you as much. So that's again, like Uncle John Michel mentioned, it's the witness state, when you can just witness it and just let it go.
And it's not only for this, that we have many defects similar. I come from France, and French people have a habit of thinking a lot and analyzing things, And it was a blessing for me to come to Australia because it changed that conditioning.
It's so chilled here.
but it's, this work on the Vishuddhi chakra and the lower chakras, when it starts becoming balanced, it resolves a lot of things like that. And the result is the peace. And that's when peace gets widened within us, then not only we meditate, but we enjoy the meditation, really enjoy it.
I think also, Neil, I think it's a society as well. So like I grew up in Hong Kong, where like America, all these really developed countries and cities, it's very materialistic. Like you can't, like in Australia here, we came here and, in Brisbane, especially Sydney and Melbourne are very advanced now, but Australia in a lot of parts is still very simple and innocent in that way. You have people here like walking around the shopping centers in bare feet. And if you see that in Hong Kong or I don't know, anywhere else, you'd be like, are they homeless? Or like, what? But they're decent, like they're actually people, earning a decent job. We're like, what is this? People in shorts and flip-flops just walking out. And it's sometimes a society that here, I don't know, I feel this. I don't think we're so judged here because everyone is so chilled. No one's got designer handbags. No one's wearing designer clothes or anything. But maybe in America, yeah, it is different. So like everyone's just said that even if the judgment still comes, honestly, just treat it like a play. I think we still all judge. Like I'll go down the street and be like, oh my gosh, that girl is like so this, or but then you take a step back and you go, okay, that's wrong. But just enjoy the drama. And of course, as long as you're not hurting anyone, of course. But if the judgment comes back, of course it does hurt. No one likes to be judged. But like everyone's just said perfectly, I think when you guys meditate more, you become so resilient, and you're like, yeah, it doesn't affect me, it doesn't matter, you just pray good for that person if they're judging you, or maybe they're being mean to you. You might have sometimes mean colleagues or mean friends. And before Sahaja Yoga, and a lot of people say they don't know how to handle such people. But once they get that peace and that detachment, that, you know what, that person is such and such, I can't control them. You start.
And there is something important, it just comes into my attention, is that because we are here talking about this, it's very good to remember that, is when we started Sahaja Yoga, so we had Shri Mataji helping us and taking care of us, but she also gave us the understanding and the capacity to live in a collectivity, and to be able to help each other, meet each other, travel together, live together, whatever. And now it's not like this. So you are in Sweden, Holland, America, everywhere. So my recommendation is that as much as we can is to meet regularly like this, because when we are together, we clear these issues much easier.
Again,
our
because
heart opens bigger. Our attention is deeper. It's just unbelievable. I benefited myself at the beginning. I was stuck with some issues, and when I was in a group meditating, it was unlocking itself, and I made step forwards like that. So it's very important to remember we are not alone, and we need each other.
Uncle's very rightly said that when we meditate together, for example, if say, for example, if somebody has one particular chakra weak, and the other person's, that chakra might be their strength, when you meditate together, it sort of uplifts for both. So something that's again hard to explain, but something that you witness.
I completely agree. So that was one of the driving reason for me to join, because when I was a kid, because of my mom was spiritual, she used to drag me everywhere. You name it, I might have visited many places. I might not remember. I'm not sure if I visited yoga, but trust me that I visited many places, did different type of meditations. But yeah, I understand the point that you're trying to make. That really helps for sure.
The power of
And
collectivity.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Especially in Sahaja Yoga, it is very important in Sahaja Yoga. It's because it's something I have discovered doing Sahaja Yoga, because before I was searching for answer to my life, and I did a bit of Zen meditation. I studied Buddhism. I studied also. I'm a Christian originally, so I studied a lot of things, but it was all individual journey. So in Sahaja Yoga, it's an individual journey, but the collective is very important to strengthen us, to shape us, to nourish us. But in the end, we are alone, but we are not at the same time.
That's it.
Yeah. I live actually in the center of Mumbai, Pune, exactly. So Maharashtra, and I relate to many of the different preachings that come across the way. So yeah, I understand.
We love Maharashtra, but I've been there 20 times.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah, it's a nice place.
It's a beautiful, you're very blessed. It's a beautiful country.
Yep.
Sure.
I got to know about different saints, which when I talk to other friends across India, they might not know the saints like Sant Tukaram or many great saints who had been lived their life in Maharashtra. So
yes.
Blessed in by knowing without even taking an effort if you're born in that particular place.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's great.
Another question which I have is like, for self-realization, I'm not sure, we have to pray, keep our attention through our mind through different channels of the body. Is there any reason that we use hand to keep hands at a different part of our body? Any specific reason to do that? Or how does it help as such?
Yeah, I think the reason why we use a hand is, and everyone can chip in, is that if you think about it, human mind, especially modern society now, we're always thinking, our attention's always going here and there. But when your hand is doing something, like heart, stomach, head. Your brain automatically also follows. Okay, hand is here, hand is here. So it's the attention diverts.
So
And I think if you think about it,
the side of action, right?
as a side of action. But I think if you think about it, like those, the yogis of thousands of years ago when they were not in chaotic modern societies, yeah, maybe they didn't have those hand gestures as much because their attention was not as chaotic and scattered as ours. But that doesn't mean you don't have to use the hand. Like, if you're someone you're finding, if you just put the attention in your heart, like, okay, I'm meditating, Mother, please clear my heart chakra. So the hand is not mandatory, but the hand helps everything divert the attention.
Divert the attention or get the attention towards what you need. Okay.
Yeah. Like I find when I tell myself, okay, attention here, because in human society, we're always told just think. No one tells us, okay, go beyond the mind. So it's really amazing when you actually put your hand up here, you're in the office, you're somewhere, and you go, okay, attention here. Okay, come on, let's get centered. It's amazing. Your mind is, oh, okay, yeah. Right.
But you don't have to use if you don't feel like you don't have to use your hands. It's good to do, but at the same time, it's really an internal thing. It's like if your desire is to meditate, only your desire can take you into realization, in a way. So if your intention is to be silent in meditation, even if you don't use your hands, it's going to work. But you have to try different things, and what works for you is good.
No, that's the reason I'm saying I was it's following whatever was said to me during this particular 21 days. I was just following as is. So yeah.
That's it.
I just wanted to understand the reasoning behind it. So yeah. So
that's great questions. Great questions.
And there's always a reason behind everything. All you have to do is just ask. But yeah, just if you feel like you're distracted, just use your hand. And for the initial meditation, because everybody's always distracted when you just start, so it's always nice to put your hand and use your right side to guide your left side to go up.
And it does work also. Like Shri Mataji told us one day, she said, if you feel sick somewhere in your body, you put your hands to the sky like this and turn your right hand on the part of your body that hurts, and put your attention on the divine and surrender this problem, let it go, and do this. And one day I got sick. I was alone at home and I couldn't go out to buy medicine. So I had no choice. So I had to try this. So I was just at the beginning of Saj. And I had the tonsillitis. I had this big swollen glands. And I did this, maybe 15 minutes like this, because I had nothing else to do. So then I took some honey in water or something. Then I went to sleep. The morning I wake up, I felt much, much better. So I'm not sure how it worked out, but it did help for sure.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hope that helped, Neil. Good questions, though. Yeah.
Thanks. And I'll log off now, but I appreciate all the inputs that you gave, and we'll connect.
Get some sleep, eh? So have a good day otherwise. So
yeah, thanks. You too. Good night. Bye now.
Yes, good night here. Yes. Good day to you.
Thank you.
I think we'll have one more question. Honestly, guys, we're loving this. I could grab a cup of tea and just sit here forever, but we will have to wrap up. So we might do one lucky last, if anyone, last person. I think Anjali or someone was patiently waiting. If you don't want to turn on your camera, by the way, it's fine. If you just want microphone, please go ahead. But last, three,
that's it.
2, 1. That's it. Time over. Okay. So yeah, thank you again, everyone. Yvonne, everyone, it was so great, honestly, chit-chatting, and we'll maybe try and bring it in once in a while, because even just collective talking and discussing things is also like a meditation, like Uncle John was saying. No question is dumb. I know we get shy and we feel like, oh, what if I'm going to get judged by the questions? So it's fine. You have your WhatsApp groups, you have the chat box as well. I think we are just going to end with a little bit of an Uluru video and some music. So feel free to listen.
Yeah, that's very good. Please stay for that. It's a beautiful video.
Yeah. And yeah, Uncle John, any final words? I mean, it might not be the final time, but any last words for today?
No, look, the only thing I can say is that I really enjoyed this meditation with you all, because I can feel everybody. When I meditate like this, I feel everyone, and it was so deep, so beautiful. Really thank everyone. And all what we discussed now, the questions and the sharing, and I'm so grateful for that. And I have to thank again the tech people, because we don't see them, they're hiding behind. But they're doing such an amazing work, like Vaibhav, Vivek, Mitya, and others. It's just such a lot of work. And Monica, Rachita, and Kannan on didgeridoo, and Bagus on piano. It's just it's so beautiful. Thank you again to everyone, and keep coming, because we enjoy it with you.
That's it. Thanks again, guys. Have a good night. Good day ahead. See you tomorrow for the workshop. Otherwise, we'll catch you all on Wednesday. Keep up your meditations, questions, stay curious, keep asking, keep Googling, keep researching. There's so much on the internet about Shri Mataji as well, and about Saj Yoga. And we always say, take it as an experiment. What works for you might not work for the other person, but there's no wrong or right per se. If you do something, you don't put the hand, you're not gonna get bad karma or something. So just follow your heart. At the end of the day, Shri Mataji always says, from the heart, go thoughtless, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, and just spread it around as well. And you'll have your good days and bad days, so don't get frightened. You're not going to be a perfect saint in overnight or in 21 days. We all have bad days as well. So just be patient with yourself, and like Uncle Edwin says, love yourself and be patient, and keep enjoying the ride as well. So do stay for this Uluru video. I know we went for a long time today. Thank you for staying back. We really loved hearing everyone. Sorry if we couldn't get to you. We will try and do it again. But yes, enjoy the music. Enjoy Uluru. You travel to Uluru for free virtually. So who knows where's next. And catch you guys around another time. Good night, guys. Jai Shri Mataji.
Travel this fair land like an Aborigine.
Now this Ganesha has appeared in Australia as Uluru. It's a very big mountain which looks like Sri Ganesh. It has a very big also a trunk going down. The vibrations itself will prove that it is Sri Ganesh from the Mother Earth. He has appeared in many places, Sri Ganesh, not only there. But there I felt is the really the source of vibrations. That's what is. And in Australia, I thank him that because of him only Sahaja Yoga has worked so well and so easily. And government also has never troubled us, or there has been no problem with them. I don't know what is helping them, but perhaps it is the Sri Ganesha as Uluru, which is protecting Sahaja Yoga there and is growing so much. In the same way, everywhere, wherever you may be, Sri Ganesha should be worshipped and you will be helped out and out. Miraculously, you will be helped miraculously. But first do something about our chastity, which is Sri Ganesh. May God bless you.